This is the second of the Aquarius full moons of 2013. August 20th at 9:46 p.m. will be the full moon. Now, these full moon, there's a lot going on here, so I'm going to try to be quick. The full moon and the new moon in Leo are squaring where the eclipses are. So this is kind of telling you what went on, what's going on now, and then what's coming, what's going to come like a quick flash or a quick awakening, because the eclipses are in Taurus and Scorpio, and they're squaring each other. So when we experience a new and full moon squaring the eclipse points, and they're pretty tight here, they're not pretty tight, but they're pretty heightened because of the fact of the signs that we're dealing in. The fact is here is you're seeing, the truth is here, it's in front of you. It's Aquarius is us finding the truth in our own way. So you're really understanding, and I know it's happened to a lot of people because I've just been overwhelmed with people where they're realizing that they've kind of not paid attention, just let things go and just went through routines. Well, Aquarius doesn't like that. Scorpio doesn't like that where the eclipses are. And Leo says, where's your spirit? So what's happening to us, because two full moons have come in Aquarius, we're realizing the truth kind of quickly. And Uranus and Aquarius work in a chaotic way. So what's happening is you may feel desperate at times, and you may feel like it's just too much and you want to go back and hide. I'm telling you, the universe never brings us more than we can handle. But what it is telling us is, it's starting to show us just how powerful we are, because it's bringing a lot at us. Powers to be are really trying to push their agenda, because we have this grand cross in the cardinal signs. It's about taking action, and there'll be mistakes made, don't get me wrong, but taking action in where we're going, where we think we can go. So because that's going on with the grand cross and the cardinal signs, planets visiting all four signs, there's this need. I got to get going. What do I do? With this second Aquarius full moon, the truth's being shown everywhere. And then we have this big trine in the water signs with Neptune, Jupiter, and Saturn. Neptune and Pisces, Jupiter and Cancer, Saturn and Scorpio, and eclipses as well. North Node eclipses, Scorpio. We're saying that this thing's really coming apart as far as what we thought it was, and we're starting to see it as it is. So we've lived this. There's no doubt in my mind as I see this grand trine going on. I mean, this trine going on. We've lived this, and so we know how this thing can end, good or bad. And with this cardinal signs, action signs, the signs that rule houses 1, 4, 7, and 10, which is the first slice of each quadrant. We now have to take action in each of those sectors. So we have Uranus and Aries opposing Saturn, Venus in Libra, and then we have Pluto in Capricorn opposing Jupiter in Cancer. And then, of course, Uranus is squaring Pluto and Jupiter, and Venus is squaring Pluto and Jupiter. So because that's all going on, the two planets, sorry, that want to bring ease and beauty and grace and abundance are being squared by squared or opposed by the chaotic planet or the planet of death and destruction. So what's happening is where we need to go, what we need to do, is really something that's got to be handled here in a way that we have to begin it. We have to kind of try to put together where we think it can go, and in the end, we really got to put our spirit in here. So, because Aquarius full moon asks us to think outside the box, asks us to take action, we're at a disastrous point here if you have followed or just believe things just because the other people believe them and you're not thinking for yourself. If there was ever a time in your life, I don't care if you're 10 or if you're 110, to think for yourself and figure things out for what you believe and think, go where you're drawn, it's now. You're going to be able to piece this together. The universe, again, doesn't bring us anything more than we can handle. You got to know that. But it's time to step up and know that you can do it. Know that the path now has to be blazed by you. You've got to clear your own trail. You got to walk gracefully as well as confidently, step by step through that path. And we need you to know that if a mistake's made, we know you'll figure out what to do in the next phase. The powers to be are trying to just tighten this thing down on everybody. And if you don't step up and you don't start truly looking at things for as they are, you're gonna be in big trouble. You see things crumbling; they're crumbling fast, and it's slow for me because I know where all this is headed. I know the destruction that's coming in the future, but it's a struggle for me to watch. It's just so slow for me. But we got so many slow moving planets that on the positive side of that, you have time to adjust, time to think, time to really figure out what matters to you. And in these moons, these Aquarius moons, this is where we go get that and go do that. So when we look at where this thing's headed, we're pioneering here to a very large degree, but it's pioneering with a lot of knowledge. As Uranus goes through Aries, and it's going to be there for another 4.5 years, and we're lucky that Pluto's also going through Capricorn, because as we're pioneering a new frontier, we're seeing the flaws in what we've done over the last 250 years, and so we can really improve or put together a situation that can be tremendous for all of us. So I'm going to warn you that there's going to be a lot of devastation coming, and it's coming quick between now and the end of the year. But that does not mean you have to be a part of that. What you got to do is think for yourself. You got to know that you have everything you need, or if you don't have it, you can get it if you just open to who you are. So I take a lot of time in these next 2-3 weeks as this full moon continues to just pour its energy upon us, and finding who you are, how unique you are, and what it is that matters to you. You have the opportunity to change tremendously here. Um, and I'm hoping you grab it and go, and know that as you do this, you're going to start to really feel open and free. And the path you go down um, will be you back to living your life. So I wish you the best. You can email me if you want. Um, this is the change in life. That's why everything around you is chaotic, because you're in the chaotic inside. But you break through this, and the freedom that's on the other side is something that you knew was there. Um, I don't know if you thought it was possible, but you felt it was possible. And you know that we can take a large group of the human race there. And I'm hoping that's what y'all do, because that's what I'm trying to do. Take care, and really, really good luck. Get after it, because this moon's about you finding your truth and understanding things from your perspective. Take care.